Hey guys, this is Jabamby Brew. How's everybody doing? Um, just here, wanted to give a little update on my hopped apple cider and things I've done in the last couple weeks. Um, I need to still backswing my hopped apple cider. Um, it's come out pretty good. It's real dry and tart. I like dry, so I still need to backswing it, like I said. But it came out really clear. There's some floaties in there, but it's clear for the most part. I did just pick up the little fermenter that I had it in and put it on the counter, so it might have disrupted some of the sediment in there. But I wanted to back sweeten it and not have to go by metabisulfate or the sodium bisulfate, I think it is, to stop the fermentation. So yesterday, when I was watching um, Homebrew Wednesday on CraigTube's channel, I asked, is there a way to stop fermentation without having to buy anything to do it? And he said, put it in the freezer if you can, and that will kill the yeast, and then take it out and let it thaw out in the fridge. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to back sweeten it with maple, actual crystallized maple sugar. Um, so that should give it some good sweetness and a little maple flavor, which will be cool. See how that turns out. I can't really taste the hops in here. I mean, I only made a gallon of this stuff, so I don't know if I didn't put enough or I dry hopped it for 10 days, and I also boiled hops in it too for 10 minutes. So, I mean, I guess if I really wanted to bitter it, I would have done it for 60, but I did for 10. But I was pretty surprised. I mean, I could taste hints of it, but not like when you're having a hoppy beer or anything like that. But that's fine. I'm just surprised it came out so clear, and this is fermented so fast. I used active bread yeast instead of going and buying like champagne yeast, and I mean, it smells like hard apple juice. Um, when it was fermenting, man, it smelled like farts. It was horrible. I was like, oh my god. I was thinking I'm gonna have to throw this out. It smells so bad, but I think it's because I used the bread yeast instead of regular like champagne yeast or ale yeast. Anyways, yeah, I hope this comes out good. Uh, I want to be able to drink it in the next, 3 or 4 days. Maybe before I leave. I leave in a week to go on a trip to North Carolina for visit some friends for a week. So hopefully I have some. Maybe I could bring some with me. Oh, never thought about that. Anyways, I'm gonna show you guys my beer fridge that I bought, or my beer kegerator, or my fermentation vessel. Um, I got it probably like 2 weeks ago for $75. I found it at uh, an antique market that's near my house. So picked it up off a guy. He converted it to a keg. It had a tap and everything in it. But I will show you, and we'll be right back. Right, we're back. Um, don't mind all the crap in the background. Just don't need to clean out my garage. um, so here it is. This is my beer fridge. Like I said, bought it for $75. It's not a beauty, but I think it's gonna be good. I wanted something old. Didn't want to buy something new and then convert it and do all that work. So I found something old. I was really shooting for something like a 1950s fridge, but I got a 60s Frost Queen. So this is what I got so far. There's a tap. I think I'm going to replace this I cleaned it and everything. It's probably still good, but I'm gonna get some new hardware for it. It used to be a guy used to have like the drip tape, the drip thing here. God, what the hell is that called? Drip pan. But he didn't have it anymore, so I get a new one of those. But yeah, it's not very big inside. It probably hold like 2 to 3 5-gallon kegs. But yeah, I'm pretty stoked on it. There's this is what cools it. I mean, it's an old freezer. It doesn't have. It's not like the one where the freezer has a fan blowing in, so it just freezes this up and stays cool. So I'm gonna get a. Well, I'm not gonna get. I'm gonna try and attempt to build one of those STC 1000 temperature controllers. Um, Everybody seems to have pretty good success with those, and it's cheap. I think I saw it on eBay for 21 bucks, and then go buy a project box and wire it up. So um, it's going to be less than going and buying a digital one. Um, so that's what I think I'm going to do. And it came with a regulator, but uh, the gauge that it came with was broken. So I gotta go buy some gauges for it. I might just buy a new regulator altogether, but yeah, clean out all the lines. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use these. As you can see, they're kind of. I mean, he used them in beer. I don't know how old these are, but I might change these out too, just to be safe. And then it came with the actual tap for uh, a regular keg, um, which I mean, I don't know how often I'm going to go do that because I'd rather cake my own beer and I can go buy some Bud Light or anything like that. I can't stand those kind of beers. So, but this is my beer, my man beer fridge, vessel, fermentation, cooler, shindig, whatever you want to call it. So, that's it. Comes with a little temperature controller and a light. I mean, I don't know. I might try to figure out if I can just bypass the controller, but I'm just going to use a temperature controller, external one. The ones you buy, man, they're like I mean, I think you can buy the digital ones are like $80, and I'm not gonna spend that much money on it. That's too expensive. I can spend what, probably less than $30 to make my own and feel accomplished about making my own electronic piece. I don't know if where I'm gonna mount it. Um, I might just like make the project box and then mount the project box on the outside or something. Um, so it's a little wobbly. Fix the legs or put something underneath it. But I think I'm gonna paint it. I think I'm gonna put chalkboard paint on the front, and then I'm not sure. Maybe just paint it the everything besides the door white or something. I'm not sure. If I could, which would be cool, if I can get a decal made of my Jabamby Brew logo, that'd be cool to put on the front. But yeah, that's my fridge. You guys like it? Um, so that's that. I just want to, guys, last Saturday I was at Beer Fest. Super fun. Had a lot of blast. It's my third year going to the one by my house. So I had a lot of fun. I took a little clip of that. Um, don't mind the guy yelling Beer Fest in the background. That was me. I was a little intoxicated, but I did want to take some footage of how busy or how crowded it was, and everybody had fun. It's one thing I like about going to Beer Fest is that everybody has fun. It's not like going to a bar and you bump into somebody and somebody wants to fight you. You bump into somebody and everybody laughs. Oh, sorry. Hey, and it almost brings up an excuse to talk to somebody there. But it was a lot of fun. I live in California, so if you're in the San Diego area, which I'm not, but I used to live there. There was a brewery there that I never had. It's called Latitude 33. Um, they had two awesome beers that they were serving. One was a hopped blonde ale, and then the other was they called it a double camel hump IPA, which is a double IPA. It was 107 BTUs. I mean, that's freaking high. And I like double IPAs, and this thing was so drinkable that it was scary. And it was, I think it was 7 to 8% alcohol, so you could get pretty trashed pretty fast. What was weird is the blonde ale that I had, only it was 22 BTUs, and is it BTUs? Maybe I'm saying the definition wrong, or the prefix wrong, but the bitter units was 22, and it was a lot more hoppy than that double, but they were both super good, and they're not quite putting all their beers in stores yet, so, but I guess at the end of the month I read that they're supposed to, so hopefully I can get my hands on one of those. But yeah, it was fun. So I'll show you a little clip. Thanks for watching. This is Jabamby Brew out. They're fine.